Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Hotel Advice. I'm kind of in a strange mood today. Today, I would like to talk to you about a common practice among the hotel industry people of not only owning and petting kittens, but many chain hotels have these reward point programs that have them on a little card. Best Western refers to them as like their Gold Crown Club points. Other chains have their point systems or whatever. A recent incident at my job sparked this session today, so I would like to talk to you, the people, about what those point cards are originally for. Now, with the Best Western chain, the chain I'm currently employed at, you get, every time you use your points card, you get points toward a free stay, or you can call up Best Western and trade in some of those points for gift certificates from companies such as Starbucks. And that's pretty much all that they are. They do not entitle you to any special privileges as far as rooms are concerned. The incidents of which I speak, there's a very popular biker rally that occurs in my town every year. Actually, it's the third largest biker rally in the world. And we've been sold out since last year, since last year's festival. So, about a week or so ago, this guy, nicely dressed guy, in a big, honkin', souped-up SUV, very polished SUV, if you see where I'm going with this, one of those Bluetooth type deals on the side of his face, comes up to the desk and just throws down his elite member points card on my desk. All right, sir, welcome to Best Western. What can I do for you? Says, yes, I'd like to see about making a reservation for such and such biker rally. I'm sorry, sir, we're sold out. Like, really, there's nothing you could do at all. Pushes the card a little bit closer to me. And I said, nope, sorry, I'm under express orders from management not to take any new reservations for that time period. Really, because according to Best Western policy, this means that you have to bump somebody for me. And at that moment, folks, I've been doing this a long time, but that's the only time ever in my years of working in the hotel business that I've ever looked a guest in the face and went, excuse me, no sir, in fact it does not. That just means that you get more points per stay to use toward a free stay. It does not guarantee that you're going to have a room whenever you want it. And then he goes on and on and on about he has it in writing, and yet when I asked him to show it to me, he kind of stepped away a bit and looked as though someone had just pulled his pants down. And, yeah, the typical threatening to call the corporate office and complain about this. Sir, you go right ahead. Yeah, folks, that's not what those cards are for. And whoever you are, sir, thank you so very much for giving me and the crazyhotelworkers.com blog a lot to laugh about. That was quite funny. My job can be very frustrating sometimes, but on occasion... I hate people like that, but I love people like that at the same time because they make the job worth doing. My tea's too hot. So, what is it about those point rewards clubs that makes it worth it if they're not going to give you any extra perks? Well, like I said, you get points toward a free night stay or multiple free nights, should you ever need them. Say you're a traveling businessman and you use your card every time you stay at a Best Western location or whatever chain that you prefer, and you get X amount of points toward a free stay. Well, let's say some emergency business comes up and you're a little short money-wise. What better time to use those points? Say that you want to take your family on vacation and want to save yourself a little bit of money. Family vacations can be expensive, so what better time and place to use those points? Or you just happen to have the card and haven't used it in a while, but you have all these extra points. Why not call the company, in Best Western's case, and trade in some of those points for gift certificates, which, unless you live in Massachusetts or Maine, with said companies are pretty much just as good as cash. Yeah, Massachusetts and Maine gift certificates are not the same as cash. No, wait, excuse me, I was wrong about Massachusetts. I know for a fact that in Maine, gift certificates are not the same as cash. Yeah, those reward points, that's what they're used for. They're not actually to elevate your status as a guest And if you come into my hotel trying to flaunt that shit, I'm just gonna laugh at you. Your points rewards clubs, every chain calls them something else. But overall, generally speaking, if you're the sort that travels a lot for work or just likes to travel, they really are worth it. You know, so you might possibly get a little more junk mail in your mailbox, your physical mailbox. So throw it away or recycle it like the rest of us, you pussy. Come on. Let's see. What else would I like to talk about regarding points rewards? Ah, yes. Never assume that just because you've stayed at a hotel before that your information is automatically in the system. My hotel has been having a barrage of computer issues lately, and for some reason, I know my regular guests' names, faces by heart, but I just can't pull their information up in the computer worth a damn. So if you have one of those cards, please, every time you check in, it never hurts to do this. You're better safe than sorry. Every time you check in, pull out that card and put it on the desk and say, hey, I'd like some points, please, or I'd like my rewards, pretty please, with a cherry on top. Ugh. And I just remembered why I stopped drinking Earl Grey a long time ago. Yeah, just because we can remember your name and your face when you come in, if you are a regular business traveler, doesn't mean we can remember things like your credit card number or your address, which we need in order to make your reservation and thus get you a room in the first place. And something else that I'd like to point out to you that's especially helpful, especially with those reward points toward a free stay, it's a lot easier to call the hotel ahead of time and let them know that you plan to use them, instead of just showing up like a schmuck with a dumbfounded look on your face when the clerk doesn't know what to do. As I've said in all of my hotel videos, plan ahead. It doesn't hurt. Really. Come on, it'll take you all but 2 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, to make a reservation over the phone, and that will spare you a lot of agony upon check-in. So, what have we learned today? We've learned that Earl Grey tea is disgusting. We've learned that reward club point card things don't guarantee you any sort of special privileges as far as hotel reservations are concerned. That, depending on the chain, those points are actually pretty versatile. Like I said, with Best Western, you can trade them in for gift certificates. And if you're going to redeem said points or rewards or what have you, call the hotel ahead of time and let them know what it is that you intend to do. Okay, that'll be a lot easier upon you, a lot easier upon the hotel as well. That way there's less chance that they fuck things up on your bill later on. Well, that's Kawanian 81 for you. Overall, life is good, and now I'm going to go back to pissing off ignorant religious fundamentalists on YouTube. Happy travels.